I've worked 3 buckets. I'm back in Wales, and it's looking alright, the sluice. There's lots of gold in there. Quite a lot there showing on that side. And a few very small pieces along here. Dug down a bit there. What I'm finding it best off doing at the moment, I haven't got my slick plate, but I'm washing the stone off, chucking it, even feeding it in by hand. Just get the pebbles through. I'm not classifying it, just wash it off. I can see a nice piece down there though shining. That's from the first clean up. Always flowery stuff here. I'm just washing some of this rock off here. It's crumbling away in your hands. There's actually quartzy veins in it as well. So we'll see what's in all that sediment that's stuck to the rock. You can see there the quartz there, but bits of the rock it's quite loose, so if it's a bit loose I'll pull it away and wash it, and I'll wash all that sediment out there. Just a few tiny specks there that were stuck to the rocks, but I've still got quite a fair bit of dirt to go at, so at least it's still showing. Right, the sluice is running its course. I'll leave it running. There is the nice piece I can see there. Probably a few bits there as well. Let it run out anyway, see what happens. I'm going to have a go while the sluice runs out on this crevice here, and I can run it all into the bottom of there and draw it out. So let's see what happens on that. I'll pan this down a little bit, then put it in the smaller pan. I like that one to finish it off with. There's some great sunlight as well coming through here now. It's October the 29th, I think, today. Different day. Downriver a bit more today as well. Worked the little crevice here, just found bits and bobs. Now I'm going to have a look in this pool here, because that rock there is quite wedged in, so nothing's spinning round and grinding things to paste, so we'll work that out and see what's in there. Well, that's that little hole cleared out, done the crevice here, crevice down there, and there was nothing in there really at all. Wasted my time, to be honest. Well, that's what was in that pool. One did it spec. Got some nice pieces there now. I've just worked down here. All this line seems to run and drop out into that, so I've cleaned that out. I've run the sluice quite a lot now. I've run it for about an hour. Done loads of buckets. You can see a piece there. A piece there. Pieces here. I think it's time to do a clean up. Might be a piece there, a nice piece there actually. Well, that's not a bad result really, that. I'll show you where most of that's come from as well, because there's a bit of a quartz vein in the rock. So there's the gold, and I've just basically cleared out this area here, so I could still go down to that with the sluice pump. And there's the quartz vein. I don't think the gold's come from that. Well, you never know, but we could sluice pump that all the way down there. There's a nice piece showing there. Well, that's not a bad little looking pan. Fishing weights, good sign. Nice pieces of gold. Quite a lot in there actually. I think that's probably when it's hematite there. So that's looking good. That is all from the Henderson pump. Just pumping down that channel. It's quite good, that. As you can see, I've covered a lot of that vein out there into the soils there. So all that spoil down there, I think I'll get the pump on that again. Lots of stuff around. Another clean out, and not a bad little pan there. I'm going to make this my final clean up. The light's fading now. The clock's changed as well over the weekend. And that bit there I've worked quite well now. There's just a ton of flower gold in there. It's starting all round here, lots of it there. I'm slightly upstream of yesterday, which was just down there. Day one was round that corner, and it was a bit precarious to get down here. I've been working on this massive boulder here underneath. There's some of these rocks here are wedged in for good, so I've loosened them a lot off, and I'll work on some of them gravels. Just need to clear the tailings pile. Done a clean up. Pieces here. Quite a nice piece there. I need to get really deep though to get anything sizable. I'm just scratching the surface there. I've managed to get rid of them two central clumps that were here of rock. They were really wedged in. It's amazing how much force the water has to lock big heavy boulders in. There's nice paste there. Hopefully I can get that paste cleaned off and sluiced. Another clean up. Speckly bits here. There's a first nice little piece there. I'm going to call it a day now working under that big rock. It's just too much bloody hard work. As you can see there, I've had a good go at it, but I'm just not getting the results. You'd have to really get that properly bottomed out, and I'd have to keep coming back for days and days to do that. All the lines here, all the water's run down them rocks over the years. Right, well, I've just finished sluicing this area. It's not mega, there's lots and lots of overburden. However, just walked down here, having a mooch about. Just been having a look at this channel here, and yep, in there is a nice piece. You see that? A quick clean up here from the crevicing. I really enjoy crevicing, although they're not major pieces. That's as good as the sluice. I've not checked in there yet. Final clean up now, just from my little hand pump from all these crevices. So let's just see what's in there. I can see a nice piece there appearing. The light is fading now pretty quickly. Day 4, and I'm off the beaten track for a short while. Thought I'd have a look at this bit of a stream here. It's got a big drop on it. We'll give it half an hour here, just prospect. Lots of nice riffles cutting back. Found nothing so far, and the colour of the sands are different as well, so I'm not hoping for much here now. there's no gold in there, and if you look, the sands are all very blonde. It's all light stuff, so I'll move on from here. Well, I'm back at the river again, where I was last night when it went dark. I'm working that channel again, and first test pan, that's where I went over last night, so I've still, you know, found a bit more. So I'll work all that now and I'll keep you posted. I've set the sluice up, I've had a work down there. What I fancy doing is getting the sluice pump, getting the Henderson pump, and working just some of these recesses now. We'll have a go at that. That was from the sluice run just then. Nice little piece there. I still think the crevicing's working out better though. Right, well I cleared these little alcoves out, but then I went down, there's a channel there that I've just worked out, so that's all in there. I'm now working back on this side, down that channel. And there's a nice piece in there. That's a nice little piece. Time to go. The light's fading again, as it always does. Nice little pieces. I'll catch you later. Another clean up. I've just crossed the river. I was on that side and I found a little pool there. It's pretty high up and I've had to go and get the Henderson pump because I've just been having a mooch in all these channels here, and that's what I found just with a little pump like that. That's really good, is that? The Henderson pump was just too big to get in. I think that's the secret to this little sniping tool, is you can pinpoint it into a small crevice and just really get in there where the good stuff likes to hide and lurk. As you can see down there, there's a nice little channel to get right into the bottom. That's a nice piece there, it's quite leafy, that. Need that water to settle a bit now, I can't see where I've been. Yeah, that'll do though. Been working out round here. Got a nice piece there. Another little pan there. Nice pieces in that. And we're working on these little channels in here, actually on the water's edge. It's paid off quite well there. Not a bad pan, this. Got a nice kind of hollow there, so what I'll do, I'll clear that out, probably sluice up there some of the top stuff, just the overburden, because there might be bits in it, and then we'll get down with a pump, start sucking out the crevices. I've got a nice piece showing there, so I'm going to snuffle that up anyway straight away. I'm not losing it. Right, well, that's a nice piece there. Again, I think I'll snuffer it up because I'm not losing it. I think there's also a piece just lodged down there. Piece there, a piece there, and there is one in there still. I've never seen my sluice look so good. Got a piece down there, piece there, lots of pieces here. See it all glistening. I have picked a few pieces out already. but it's definitely tuned in at the moment. Nice piece there. That's quite a chunky piece, that. Pieces here, here. Wow. I think I'll do a clean up and not risk losing any more in there. Looks like a bit of a glory hole, that. Oh, I forgot about the bits I snuffered up whilst I was actually sluicing, thinking I might lose them. There's some more in there. Well, the day's getting the better of me, but I just found a cracking piece here. Just crevicing. That's definitely a picker. With my gloves on. Oh, there it is. Not a bad little piece, that. Piece of the day, piece of the week. Time to get the sluice cleaned out, and it's time to go because I'm losing light fast. And that's the final run on the sluice. There'll be lots more in there as well, but that's a quick show. Had a cracking day today. Well, there's the glory hole cleared out. I worked a small channel there as well, likewise this small hollow, and each time it was very good, but the big piece was down here. Backward riffle on the flow. Okay, it's time to pack up. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Stay tuned until the next time. Right, well, here we are back at the shack, and it's time to look in the snuffer bottle now and see what we've got after that adventure we had on the river in Wales last week.